Yo guys, what is going on? And today, as you probably can see behind me, is the big day for villagers. I thought I would grab these two people from the village we saw right over here. And I'm thinking we are going to make a breeder today. So these guys can make a whole population for our small village. So that is the plan. First, I think we're going to need to find a location. I'm thinking that it's going to be on top of this hill, actually. So I'm just gonna, don't freak out guys, but I'm just gonna use some free cam to just give you an overview of the top of the hill. But I'm thinking I'm going to level out this and create a large house with a villager breeder on top. Oh, there's a cave. No cheating. So I think that is the plan. So first I am going to level out this, and then afterwards I'm going to gather some resources and build the breeder, showcase the breeder. It is made from a tutorial. I have made a few of these before, but I haven't made that many, so I would rather follow a tutorial to make it perfect the first time. Then I will take you through how the breeder works, and then I will build a house on top of the breeder to have all of our villager, let's say employees, for this world. So if you guys are ready and excited, I'm going to level up this mountain and I'll see you in a bit. Let's go.
3 days later.
And we are done. Let's have a look at it. As you can see, this is a very large space. Oh, hello guys. I'll be there in just a moment. And there's something missing here, as you can see. I've actually gone ahead and I've built this in creative, so I'm 100% sure on what I want it to look like. So there will be something here, hence why it isn't full of dirt now. But guys, as you can see, it is a pretty big surface, and I will use the cheetah cam again, so don't be scared. To have a look, I just flattened the entire surface and then I built some small ridges just to have a more gentle slope, and we will create some sort of path on the way up as well. Here is where the breeder is gonna go. It's gonna be like the farming area is gonna be over here with a nice view. I love that hole. It's almost completely circular. Would be nice in the future to build something upon that cliff. Please tell me guys if you have any good suggestions. And yeah, then the villagers will be transported with water in a chamber which will be right about here. There are also some other things I would like to say to you guys, or maybe even discuss with you guys. I have made some tweaks with some resource packages. As you can see on the glass, it's more connected now, or it doesn't have any borders. It's through a website called Vanilla Tweaks. If you don't know it, I'll link it in the description. It makes minor changes to vanilla Minecraft, but it is overall very cool. As you may also see in my UI, my shield is a bit lower down. I really like this, so there will be some small changes, but don't worry guys, it's still very vanilla. There is, however, one thing I've changed, which made it less vanilla, but for me it's more a change for the better. I'll just show you guys. So this is also vanilla tweaks. These are just data packs instead. I've made it so that we have some more mob heads, so every time I kill a mob, there is a chance that I will get a mob head. It's just more fun and it's more decorative. I have made it so that wandering traders do have these mini blocks. I have made it so that all shulkers drop 2 shulker shells. This is for late game, but it's also very nice to have, so if we can get all of the shulker boxes to make great big builds afterwards. And the most important one, I have removed Enderman griefing. Some of you guys may think that's, well, that's part of the game and that's that should be included, but I really dislike this ability that Endermen do have. It removes a lot of the terrain if you want to build it or make it all holy, which I do not prefer. And if you use specific building blocks in your builds, it can ruin the build by simply removing these blocks. So I've removed it. Also, there are some lag issues because if an Enderman picks up a block, it does not despawn. But I hope you guys agree with me, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if there are outrage of me using these things, then I will remove them again. I think now is the time to do some resource gathering. I have a lot of resources that I need to make and find. So without further ado, I'll see you on the other side of the resource gathering. Wow, just look at this cave. It's just endless with a lot. Wow, glowberries everywhere. So nice. Well, we need a lot of stuff, so I better get going. So guys, that is part of the material gathering for now. We have a lot of materials, and I think I'm going to start building the breeder itself, just so we can start getting some more villages, and so we can start having a ton of fun with them. And so when we need them for maybe some trading later, we will be able to get them already because the villager breeder is going. So here is a quick time lapse of me building that, and then I will explain afterwards what I've done. Let's go. So guys, this is what we're working with. As you can see, this is just a quick outside of a building. There will definitely be more of it, but I just wanted to place in the walls quickly just so we could look at the breeder. But it's actually quite simple. I'm sure many of you have seen one of these before, so it's not like anything new or fancy, but I just wanted to walk through what it is. So basically what you're doing is you're creating a farm. I'm using carrots. You can also use potatoes. I use carrots because they don't have like an extra part. They will always grow. They don't need a seed, and like potatoes do have occasionally poison potatoes, which will fill the village's inventories. But basically, you have the farmer guy, as you can see right here. He will continue feeding this villager, and together they will start creating babies. Now you're probably thinking, well, what about beds? Villagers need beds to produce more villages. Well, we have them right here. We have 3 beds. As you can see, there are only 2 villages. So they will acknowledge that there is, once the baby has arrived, it will see the beds and want to jump on these beds. As you can see, there are trapdoors just beneath me. They will fall into the water stream, which is just going below. I can show you using the free cam. So here you go. They will go down this hole, fall down. This trapdoor makes sure that the adult villagers can't get in, but only the baby villagers. They will go through the line and end up here on this block. As you can see, it has a water source above it. Once the baby villager has grown into an adult villager, they will be caught by this water source, and then they will travel through and end up on this glass block. Underneath this block, there will be a system with minecarts making the villagers travel to their desired destination, which I will create afterwards by the end, so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah guys, that is basically the villager breeder, and I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to make. I've made a couple of these, but I'm still not 100% sure, so I always double check using a tutorial every time I make one. And now I think I'm going to create the rest of this build. So if you guys are excited, please stick around, and I hope you will enjoy this new time lapse of me making the rest of this build with an amazing villager trading hall on top of it. So let's go. A wandering trader. Cool. Let's see what he got. And here guys, you can see the mini blocks. Right now we don't have any emeralds, but for instance, I could have gotten some mini blocks, which is pretty cool. That one will probably be very hard to get. And let's see his real traits. I mean, we do have hay bales. Would be nice with some puzzle. Cherry we don't need. Actually don't need anything. You kind of suck, dude. You don't have any good traits. I'm just gonna leave you alone. So guys, I accidentally didn't look at my schematic at all, and I need shroomlights. So we are going on a bit of a journey to find shroomlights, which means we... Bruh. Really? We need to go to the Nether, and I don't have any spot for my Nether portal right now, but I think we will just make a spot somewhere. Yeah, here's quite good. Let's just go into this. Right, perfect. Let's see. So let's jump right into it, see where we land. Oh, it's a warp biome. Well, that's actually as good as it could be, to be honest. At least it's not like in the other world. You saw that we have so much crimson, and I'm getting really annoyed at looking at crimson. So this is actually great, but I think we are going to head over to this and pick up some shroomlights. Yeah. And we are on the other side. Amazing. Let's find some shroomlights without looking at any enderman. I believe I need like 20, or I'm just gonna take a lot, to be honest. Well, that's 22. Let's get out of here. You can just have some... Nope, we won't. That's a ghost. Nope, go away. And we're through. Amazing. Let's go sleep. And then let's continue the build. Look, it's coming along so nice. So guys, as you've just seen, we completed this house. Doesn't it look amazing? And I finished this path afterwards because I thought it would be nice to have something to traverse up. But this is the entire house and you've seen most of it, but I'll just give you a quick tour. Here is where all of the villagers are gathered. And upstairs, as you can see, is just a very simplistic interior and where all the villages are going to be. And as you can see, I've already tested and made sure that everything worked. And we also have an upstairs, which is very blank. So please tell me, guys, if you want me to fill it with an interior. I'm not the greatest interior designer, but we can make something awesome. I'm pretty sure of it. So more employees, as we said. And probably the things and probably the thing that you guys want to see the most is the downstairs part. There is a rail going through the glass block that you can see that the villagers are standing on. And when I press this button, right now it's right here, I want to make the redstone a bit more so it's outside so I can close this area off, but right now it's here. And then when I do it, a villager is getting picked up and he is being sent all the way up here. So that's amazing. So I can fill out this entire space. I won't make you guys wait and see all of that. I'll do that between episodes. And right now it just looks, I've just made a small roller coaster for the guys outside. But yeah, that is everything. I'll just show you quickly a view of the house. And as you can see, this house is pretty big and it's very different from our starter house. And as I said in the first episode, the starter house is a starter house. It's very simple. We're going to make grander and nicer buildings. But that is everything for today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!